guys, so today I want to go over the Canva AI features, and I'm going to do this very quick. I'm going to show you all of them in this very short video. So the first thing is, when you're starting here at the home screen, you can type in anything that you want to do. So 5 or more words. So let's do social media post about an upcoming dance. And it's going to give you, you see here in the Magic Design, it's going to give you some options here. It's already thrown things together for a social media post. And the only thing you have to do is go in and make these edits. So you can see how it already has text there. I mean, it's already added in prompts, everything you need right there. So let's say I want to do a video about an animal gathering at my house. So I'm going to get a bunch of animals together at my house. And so they've already done some things. I'm just going to pick one of these. I'm going to do customize this template. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is, so you notice they've already done some things there, but I'm going to actually have them create a video for me. So what you do is you pick any 3 images that you have uploaded to Canva, and you can see I've created a lot. So I'm going to do the alligators here, and don't worry, I'm going to show you how to create those kinds of images. So I'm going to generate using those. Oh, I've got to describe. I missed a step. I got to describe. Okay. Will be performing on stage playing music. Okay. And it always gives you a cute little quote here. Just while you're waiting, you know, you get to read a quote. Now, so here's the video it's made, and then you can edit it. I'm just going to show this to you. It's added music and everything. Alligators are taking over the music scene. So, and then if you have any branding uploaded, it'll actually go ahead and tack that on. I thought that was pretty cool. So then you can go through and you can make adjustments. You know, maybe you want to move this over here and add additional things, but it kind of gives you that starting point. That is very nice. Okay. Very, very nice. Okay. Let's jump over here. So we're going to jump into just like the graphic design things here. So that's kind of the video stuff, you know, the things they'll build for you automatically. Now we're just going to go into the actual tools you use with images. Okay. So when you click on a photograph and you choose edit photo, you get all of these options here. And keep in mind, you're going to know it's AI because they call it Magic. Magic is going to be in the name of the thing that you're clicking on. So Magic is kind of the key word there. We're going to do Magic Expand. So basically, you can take a photo and you can say, well, I want it to actually be longer this way, and have it Magic Expand. And it's going to take the contents of the photograph and it's just going to spread them out over a longer area. So I like this because when I'm working in frames, sometimes my image doesn't fit, or a part of it gets cut off and the image actually needs to be larger or smaller. And so this is perfect for me for using frames. But you can see here they've added some more coffee. And sometimes it's just kind of a blur, and but that still works for the frames. That's where I found this to be most useful. Okay, now we can also do Magic Eraser. Okay, so that's the next thing I'm going to show you. So let's say I just really do not want this dish. I just don't feel like the dish belongs. So I can do that. And then it is going to get rid of it or replace it with something else that's more fitting. So let's see what it does here. It takes some time to do this too, you can see. I actually haven't used this very much. I actually use it more when I'm generating AI images, because sometimes I'll get I'll do an animal and it'll have 5 legs or something, and I need to get rid of a leg. And so I will do that. But you can see here it's replaced it with something that actually doesn't really make sense. So it's not perfect. But anyway, that is Magic Eraser. Okay, now, background remover and magic grab. So background remover works surprisingly on many different backgrounds. So I've chosen one that I know is very plain and it's going to be easy to detect, but I have been surprised at the details that are in the background that can be removed. It can really sense that object. You would be surprised. I mean, people like in the middle of a forest, there's trees everywhere, and I can get that to be removed. Sometimes you can't, but I've been surprised by it. So anyway, background remover right here. And it's going to remove the background. Now, if it does something wrong, not a problem. You click this right here and you can go in and make adjustments. So I can erase additional features. So let's say I just actually did want to get rid of that. And you can also restore areas. So sometimes it will remove parts that you actually want to keep. And so you can go back if you know where they're at and, you know, add them back in. And then you do have to click outside of here in order for those effects to take effect, because sometimes I've made changes and then I just hit the arrow and it doesn't save them. So I always just click outside. I don't know. Maybe that's a glitch. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to show you Magic Grab. This is really cool. I've just recently started to use this one. It is going to sense the objects that are in this image and it's going to separate them from the background. This is actually more useful if you have one particular object on the photograph and you just want to change its location. So you can see here it's pulled the lamp and the table as one, and it's left the other things. But it's left the shadows and stuff, so that's kind of a problem. But anyway, you get the point. It's pretty nice when you want to. Actually, I use it, the way I've used it is I want this in a different photograph. So I actually haven't used it to move things around in one photograph. I actually use it to separate something to take it into a new scene. Okay, grab text in Magic Edit. Okay, this is so cool because how many times do you have this image, it's got text on it, and you don't like where the text is, right? You want to remove it. So not a problem anymore. You do this, you go grab text. It's going to sense where the text is. It's going to turn it into a text box. You can then edit the fonts. You can edit the location. So look here, I can change the font entirely. So yeah, that's very nice. Okay, Magic Edit is where you can change what someone is holding. So I'm going to say I want this. And then you go continue. I want it to be replaced with a long, thorny red rose. It gives you ideas here to help you kind of get started. Now keep in mind this is not perfect, so who knows what's going to happen here. I haven't actually played with this one that much. I don't really actually have a use for it yet. Okay, so it has completely removed it. Now it gives you 4 options. So you can see here, I do have some options I've been given. So, not perfect, but this, I mean, she was holding a whole long test tube thing, so it is complicated. But anyway, that's Magic Edit. Magic Animate. So this is really nice because let me just show you all these animations all at once. So here's your animations. So, oh, they've got new animations too, by the way. It's not showing me what I'm wanting to see here. Let me try this. Okay. So I've clicked, I don't know why it didn't work with that one. I have no idea, but you can create your own animation these days. So select and drag an element around the canvas. So boom. Oh, that's why that one didn't work. I was playing around earlier with this image and made, oh, you can see here I've made my own animation. That's why I could not do that again. Okay, now, but the cool thing is when you're done with the project, you can just choose Magic Animate and it will go through and pick the best animations for all of your objects. Boom, done. In the past, I've had to do either by object, or actually commonly I've just done the whole page animation. I've just animated the whole page. But now you can animate the whole project. That's pretty cool. Okay, Magic Media. This is amazing. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you this. For education, this is great because it has filtered out inappropriate words, and it will not give you inappropriate returns, of photographs or images. So if there's something inappropriate, it actually blocks it out. And let me just take this time to say right now, if you like what you're seeing here, I actually have an Etsy store where I sell digital resources that teach things like this very thing. And I have all my shirts that I've used Canva to design, and I've used the AI, and you can see all my designs. So check that out. Also, I teach graduate courses to teachers on mostly math and science and just like techie type stuff like coding. I offer those graduate credits at a very cheap price. That's also below. If you are a teacher and you're wanting to get those graduate credits and move up on the pay scale, and of course become more awesome, but also move up on the pay scale, check out the link below. Okay, that's the only plug I have there. Hey, why not, while you're at it, like the video? Okay, I'm done. So this is super cool. You type in what you want, and then you can pick a pre-selected style here, and they have some very cool styles. My favorites are the psychedelic and the concept art. Those are my personal favorites. Or you can specify the style, just like you can do in other AI programs. So I'm going to do a cricket playing a banjo in the moonlight. I'm going to choose line art, and I'm not choosing any styles. I'm just going to keep the aspect ratio as a square, but you can do different landscape, or portrait depending on what you're creating for. I'm going to go ahead and generate image. So it gives you, I think with the pro account, 500 credits a month, which I feel like is very generous. I originally thought it was 500 a year. Pretty sure it's per month. That's what I'm seeing in all the documentation. So all right, and so now, you can choose here what you want. Now, it has misunderstood cricket. It looks like it's given me some other animal. But you can see, like, it does some weird stuff here. Okay, you've got to be very specific. And just so you know, in the next few weeks, I will be putting up digital resources in my Etsy store. They're not there yet, on how to write good prompts to eliminate some of this stuff, because every time you put in a prompt that gives you the wrong results, you've still used up your credits, and you would be surprised how fast you go through credits. Okay. I hear my son out on his dirt bike. I don't know if you can hear that or not. He's out there. But anyway, so you can pick these, and then you can then further go to the edit photo and use all of these Magic Studio features too to do other things. So yeah, it's very, very nice. Okay. Now they also have a video generator here where you can just describe what you want. So we'll just make this quick. Now, on this, I don't find this to be that useful because it's only like 4 seconds of video, and I usually just want more than that when I'm using it. I mean, it seems like it's too brief. And by the way, let me take this time while we're waiting. The video feature of Canva is powered by Runway, and the image AI generator is it is powered by Stable Diffusion, which is an open source AI image generator. But they went that additional step to eliminate, bad stuff. Okay, so you couldn't generate naked women. In fact, sometimes, like even when I do like a mermaid, I don't get all my images because some of them must be nude on top or something. So it's great for school, working with kids. It does do a lot to eliminate that kind of stuff. You also can't copyright, so you cannot say, make a a rabbit that looks like the Lisa Frank style or something. It won't let you do that. So it also protects you in that way from copyright issues that you might have. So when you're actually working in the AI image generators, you know, like Stable Diffusion or Midjourney, you can't actually take other people's work and say, I want something in the style of Lisa Frank. They allow you to do that. There's so much controversy right now over the copyright stuff. So, you know what? For now, let's be safe, not sorry. Okay, so let's see here. You can see this is my video. It's very short. But I'm going to imagine this technology is just going to get better and better. So, okay, so now I'm going to show you another app. It's called Magic Morph. And looks like I'm going to have to search for this one. Okay. They actually have lots of different apps that do different things that you can check out. A lot of them require you to pay, and so I have not really jumped into those. These are just ones that are free that I have found. Okay, so here's Magic Morph. This is an app, and you select an object, and then you can describe what you want. So I want, let's do gradient rainbow with unicorns. I don't know, maybe that's too detailed here. They also have presets here that you could use, but I'm gonna try that and just see what happens. I don't know, I haven't really played with this one very much. I don't really find it to be that useful, but the kind of design work I do doesn't really require this type of thing. So I'm sure there's a good use for this. So you can see here, it is giving us rainbow. It's not going to include the unicorns or anything. So I can choose that one. And it actually creates a brand new image. So it's not going to change the one you have. It'll create a new one. This only works for certain kinds of graphics. So I've went and pulled other graphics and this didn't work. So it's a certain kind. It might be the SVG files. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. Magic Morph. It's cool. They have lots of other apps. Like I said, I have not checked those out yet. And now I'm going to show you Magic Switch. So you've got your stuff designed, and then let's say you want to change languages. You can translate, and it will actually translate it into another language. Boom, done. You can actually transform it into a document, which is what I'm going to do here in just a minute. But you can also change the size of the screen, and everything will be readjusted. So let's say we want to change to, this layout, which is actually 16:9. We want to change that to a square. So we're just going to try this here and see what happens. This might take a while. Copy and resize. And then we can open the file and just see what happens. It's taken all of our things and resized them. So in some cases, it's got a nice little layout, in others, not as good. I feel like there's a lot of empty space here, but it makes it quick, and then you can go through and tidy things up. Okay, back to here. Now, we're going to change this to a document. And then I'm going to show you Magic Write, which is basically what's happening right now. So I can say, hey, I want you to take everything here and summarize it. Or actually a blog post. I'm going to include a blog post. Transform into doc. Okay, it's going to take a little bit, but it's going to take all these words that you've seen on the screen, and it's going to make a blog post for me that's going to summarize all of this content. And I will actually publish that as well. Looks like it's going to take some time. I don't know if I can move on while that's happening. I can see it's still happening up here. Okay, Magic Write is actually different than that. I was thinking it was the same. Here's your Canva assistant, and you can say edit with Magic Write. And so I can put up, you know, some text, and it's actually just pulled what's there and generate, and it's going to change it. So yeah, it can rewrite stuff for you. That can make it nice. Oh, look, it's copied and transformed. We're going to go ahead and view that. Okay, look. It's added extra words to make this nice. My stuff was really brief and not always even in complete sentences. And it has really cleaned things up. It's even reordered things in the way that it thinks makes better sense. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, now last two things here, Beat Sync and Video Creator. I actually showed you the Video Creator already. Let me show you Beat Sync. So let me go here. Remember this video we created? Okay, I'm going to get rid of so let's say this is what I created. It's all of this stuff, and then I'm going to add this song. And then I do Beat Sync. And what it's going to do is take everything that's there and sync it to the beat of the music. Okay, let's just see how this looks. I can see where it did match it up to the beats there. I think if you have more content, this is going to be looking a lot better, and it's going to time it out. So that is Beat Sync. And so anyway, that is everything they have changed. I want to show you this article by Zapper. I don't know how to pronounce it. I want to say Zapier, but I know that's not right. Zapier. Anyway, they have a really nice article here that goes over all of this again in detail. So that's where I made sure I included everything. I went here to make sure that I had done it all. One thing I don't think I covered very well was the instant presentations. I instead made an instant video. So you can see you can do these instant anythings when you're first starting out. Let me just remind you what that is. That's when you're at the home screen and you just want to create something. Right, and you just do this, and then it's going to give you the magic design options here. And then these are the actual templates that already exist that you already had access to. So anyway, yeah, don't forget, check out my Etsy store. I will be making AI image guides for how to create good prompts to get the images that you want. So make sure you check that out now or later. And I have lots of designs on my Etsy shop too of my shirts that are really, really cute, and you would just absolutely love them. And don't forget, teachers, I've got the website where I teach graduate credits through Colorado State University. Very affordable, very high quality. You're going to be smarter, you're going to be better, you're going to be more awesome, and you're going to move up on the pay scale, which teachers need to do, right? Teachers need to be paid more. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.